All right, well, we're back here at Skin Sense, and we're talking about rejuvenating, replenishing, and revealing your skin. This is for all skin types, and we're going to do a procedure here today that deals with a spray tan equipment. It's not for spray tanning, but it's for your skin and replenishing your skin. So we have a couple other guests joining us today,
Right,
don't we?
absolutely. And you know, our audience knows we love procedures. So, and this is a new one, brand new. And it's kind of neat. It's a spray-on vitamin.
Right.
And we have the owner of the company who actually developed the product right here. So we're honored to have her on the show. And she will demonstrate on one of our PA students, okay, Dana. So she's the model for today.
All right, well, great model. And Karen, nice to meet you. If you want to explain to us what the machine is actually, what does it entail? Tell us about the product that is included in there that will be going onto our skin.
Sure, this is actually an airbrush device. It's an HVLP gun, which means a high volume, low pressure device. And it forces the solution out in microparticles, and it better penetrates into the skin. So originally we were an airbrush tanning company, and our proprietary solution was so hydrating to the skin that we took out the active ingredients, which are all vitamins A through E, hyaluronic acid and CoQ10, and we took that and made a vitamin spray, which is filled with these microencapsulated vitamins. Using the airbrush technology, though, it really gets into the skin, and it helps with fine lines and wrinkles, it helps reduce inflammation, it helps decrease pore size, and very good for redness and any type of irritation to the skin, even with bug bites, or if a patient's got bad sunburn, it'll help with that also. So it's really good for any type of skin, and it's used in conjunction with the person's regular beauty regimen, so it's a great anti-aging ingredient to use. Like I know you do a lot of dermabrasion procedures here. This is something that you can apply after the dermabrasion to reduce the redness and give comfort and cooling to the skin.
Now, this is a new product.
Yeah, this new product, we just launched it. It's about a month, crawling a month out of the door. And it's actually, it looks like this. It's nut-free, gluten-free. There's no alcohol in it. It's all natural. It's not... there's no color in it, though. This is purely a vitamin spray, so it's like a serum. And what we're going to do is we're going to test Dana out. We're just going to spray her hands and her face a little bit just to show what it looks like and what it feels like. It's great for dry, scaly skin. So
it's good for these cold winter
and
northeastern months.
Maybe you can tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your background.
I'm actually a pharmacist by trade. I got into the skincare component of this as helping out a friend on business development as an act against skin cancer, because his wife had melanoma. And that's how we started in the sunless industry. But having done that, to me, the benefits of vitamins and antioxidants to the skin is so important. It's important for us also as a whole person, but let alone for the skin. There's great anti-aging benefits for it. So I was a huge advocate on providing a healthy alternative in the skincare industry. And I love using a unique device like this as something different in the market. It's not another cream, it's not another ointment, and it's an easy application. Takes not even a minute to apply.
All right, well, let's do the procedure, and then we could ask our plethora of questions, okay? Good.
So it's a little noisy,
okay.
So you can excuse me. I'm going to turn it on. And where the button is, there you go. All right, so it's just a water base. Can I do your hand first, honey? I'm going to spray you. I'm going to dry it with air. Okay, and let me just do your face over your makeup. Pull your hair back a little bit. Okay, ready? Close your eyes and pierce your lips. Like that. And just air. So give it a second to dry. So this one and it's a
So that is exactly the same technique that you use when you do the spray
for
tanning.
airbrush technology, right? Exactly the same for spray tan. But if you look and see her arm, it dried pretty quickly. It's very smooth.
You can see it's
It
drying
just
as you
gives
were.
a nice hydration.
Ooh, your skin is silky.
So silky, yeah. I always spray myself after, but I don't want to get that on camera and scare anybody. But and usually what I'll do is for somebody who's first trying it, I'll spray the one hand and leave the other one bare and let them walk around and feel the difference. But anyway,
Yeah,
so what do you
so-
feel? You feel soft, right?
yeah, it's
And
very
it tightens the pores, so they kind of, it's great, like, especially if you're going out, just a pick-me-up. Many times people say, oh, did you have work done, or you look good. So you
You
can
look
use
refreshed.
it. You looked refreshed.
Yeah, that
right.
after vacation glow.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And the ingredients actually were sprayed on.
The ingredients are really vitamin A, B5, B12, C, vitamin D3, E, CoQ10, and hyaluronic acid. And there's pure aloe vera in here, and we only use triple filtered water. So there's no minerals or deposits in there or trace metals. So it's really nothing really that's cutting edge. The application, though, is, and it's a great means of a delivery system. So you look great. I mean, it's hard not to, you know.
Yeah, right.
You look so great.
So let me ask you this: this could be applied over the whole body? So as in
Absolutely.
a
We do
spray
full
tanning
body.
procedure, you can like stand in there with your, your underwear and have your whole body done, or
Yeah,
nude,
all
or go
body
nude,
done.
right?
Yeah, and oftentimes what we will is do that because especially in the winter, you get the scaly skin. It's
Oh, I
great
hate
treatment
that.
once a week.
Why don't we do the nude one next?
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for him to say
I'd
it.
say it.
You didn't let me down. I was waiting for him to
Couldn't help
say that.
himself. He couldn't help himself.
And so when you get this done, what is the procedure afterwards as far as once it's dried? Is there a time period where you can't take a shower
no, it's not
or
like
anything?
an airbrush tan. It's just like putting moisturizer on your face. You just leave it on and go on your day. I mean, the longer you leave it on, the more it's absorbed. But it's pretty well absorbed. If you see here, there's nothing really, no residue left on the skin. There's no tackiness to the skin. So,
So you can put your makeup on after you get the
absolutely,
treatment.
and you can put your regular moisturizer right over it, foundation, anything.
How often do you recommend people?
Well, what we have tested is we found 2 to 3 times a week. We have some people that have actually bought their own unit for home that are like obsessed over it. But even once a week is fine. It's just it balances out the tone of your skin too. So from a cosmetic standpoint, you definitely feel like you look better, you know?
And you told me earlier you're working on a take-home product.
We're working on a take-home product, and hopefully soon will be in the market, probably in the next 6 months to a year. But
Nice.
right now it's for professional use, and we're looking forward to getting some great relationships like Dr. Steve over here.
I know it's relatively a new product, but have you found anyone to have any allergic reactions to this?
No, we haven't had any allergic reactions, only to people that might have, be using a retin A type of product, that they might have a sensitivity because there is vitamin A in it. That would be probably the only concern that I might or suggest. So what we'll do is we'll patch test somebody on the arm, but if they're using heavy doses on their face, we just then will suggest not.
And we usually tell people who are using retin A to just stop it maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the procedure. Just makes you a little more sensitive to
exactly.
microdermabrasion.
So if anyone is coming in or has questions, because every time we have procedures on, then I get flooded with some questions on my Facebook. And if you would like to ask questions, it's Janine SSP TV. Just ask me any questions that are on my Facebook about this procedure. Again, make sure that you're checking with your dermatologist if you are on any medications or prescriptions before you get any kind of new procedures done, right?
Yeah, maybe you could spray her now while we're talking.
And then
Might help.
maybe coming up, I'll let you spray me. What do you think?
All right.
And thank you so much. Do you think it would be something that you would take advantage of?
Oh, absolutely. Anything for fine lines, wrinkles, moisture, I'm in.
Well, that's good, and we've always said that prevention is the key. Starting in your 20s and in your 30s, and avoiding
Absolutely.
those very fine lines. This is something that's non-invasive and affordable that they could get done.
Feels nice.
It looks silky. Get that done
Yeah, it
right
does
before
look silky.
you go to like an event or a reunion, or you're going out for the evening. It's something you can get that night, which is really
Absolutely.
amazing that you don't have to wait those 2 days like a spray tan. You would have to wait a couple days in between.
Well, some people don't like to be tan.
Right.
And the core of our company was really about being as natural as possible. So, you know, this just enhances your own beauty, but it's, you
Gives you
know,
that glow.
And it's not like Botox. There's nothing toxic in it, although, like, you know, I'm all for enhancing our beauty, whatever it takes.
Right. Hear ya.
I might as well drink the botulism.
So coming up, we'll wrap up. We're going to meet. We're going to go back to Emily because she had applied the rosacea medication, and we're going to see the difference that it actually made in her face and in her skin. So if you have any skin questions, Dr. Schleicher's the man to ask. You could reach him here at the Dermalogica Center, or you can reach me again at Janine SSP TV on Facebook. We'll be back.